Trump, I'm Mr. Trump, I'm Mr. Trump, I'm Mr. Trump, I'm Mr. 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 I'm a Trumpster, motherfucker. Mr. Trumper, aka get her number. No, I will never love her. I just really wanna fuck her. I'm always cause.
Yes, and welcome once again to the Unanimous Authority. That is right, we are the absolute epitome of authority in all things in our home league. As I have to do every week, unfortunately, is welcome our fearless commissioner, Blair Gibson. Blair, welcome to the program.
Welcome in, mate.
Here come the MIBs.
Here come the men in black. They won't let you remember.
I'd just like to say I've come in buckled up this week, mate. I got another win. That's 2 from 2. I'd say I'm back, but I'm not. I'm miserable still. Just as miserable as I was the week before. But
That's not
I
entirely
posted
true.
the biggest score of the year with my trash ass team. And I'm still miserable.
You're not as miserable. I feel like there's a little bit of pep in your step.
There's a pep because I'm not bottom. I've gone up the ladder. But
Sitting fifth now, I think.
yeah, 5th, but it seems hard pressed to stay that way at the moment, I reckon, Aaron. What about yourself? You're just trending in a very finals bound direction. I spoke to you today, and you were mentioning that I've got a little bit itchy to go to a trade, make some moves, blah blah blah. And then I think you said you reassessed and thought, "What am I doing? My team's unstoppable. Why would I make a move? It doesn't make any sense for me. Why would I do it?"
It's for the last few years, Blair, especially. I've been in your situation where it's the week-to-week
Horrific.
grind just to try and squeeze out a win. So it's a bit of an abnormal situation of recent to really just sit back and just let the team do its thing. So yeah, I am getting a little bit itchy. Still trying to get involved where I can, but I've got to not be too rash and make silly decisions. So odd feeling, but good spot to be for me. I'm traveling okay. But as I said last week, and I'll say it to Cody especially, you're never as far from a win as you think, and you're never as far from a loss as you think in fantasy. And you're never as good as you think you are, and you're never as bad as you think you are. 3 weeks ago, you were in absolute disarray. Season was over. I'm Dustin McDustin. Look, 2 wins in a row, right back in it, right back in the fight, in the grind. So it's good, Larry. This is what fantasy's about.
I'm grinding, mate. I'm actually exhausted today from making phone calls to try and trade. There's been many calls today, and I'm exhausted, just mentally, physically. I shut down a couple. There was a couple right on the table, a couple ready to go. I've just backed
You pulled
away.
the trigger, and you didn't.
Just backed away, and I'll reassess tomorrow. I need a night. Need a night.
Reset system.
Yeah. But welcome in, boys. A few online now. Numbers are starting to add up. Div 1, boys. The Unanimous Authority. This is going strong. This is season 5, Aaron.
It's 5, is it?
Yep.
Jesus.
Season 5. Division 3, boys. I know you're out there. You're probably making up all the numbers, actually, because Division 1 boys are fucking slack bastards and they don't like to join us live. Welcome in. I've gone 3 from 3 in the last 3 weeks, Aaron, in Division 3.
Oh, geez.
But I've lost to Murray and Hampton in both leagues.
So you should be down there. So
A lot easier down there.
It's 5 years, Blair. Just a little bit of history, I think it was, you used to do your write-up post-draft. We used to get a fucking ginormous message from you.
No, every week every week too, I do the weekly matchup.
yeah, you
And,
do
mate,
the weekly
it would
up.
take me fucking an hour a week just to type. I was mind numbing, and I couldn't believe I did it for years.
But remember, once
Guess-
after the
get-
draft, instead of doing your write up, why don't we do like a podcast? Take the piss. Do it.
It was
And that was
COVID
all-
too, though. It was COVID because we didn't have the draft, so we're like, let's do something because the boys, everyone's
That's
at home
right.
playing COD. Let's do something a bit different.
do something, and it was such a hit that it's taken off, and here we are
Yep.
5 years later. So
I think we've
Well
had
done to us.
everyone on the show so far. Oh, actually, is there? I'm trying to think. Have we missed anyone? Oh, there's no doubt Cam and Ty haven't been on. Fucking fireys.
it was funny this week, Blairy. I may have had to go to Perth for work,
This
and I would have
week.
been in Perth this week. I'm not on anymore, but
Oh, could have got Kitch on.
part of me before it was solidified was thinking, is there an option just to
Pop round for dinner
Yeah.
at Lee Kitchen's
get
house.
Kitch on? Right, there could have been, but not to be. But that's the stuff we're thinking about. Thinking about getting out around the country, seeing some of the stars of Div 1. Anything for us from Div 3, Larry? Anyone on we got to give shit to?
Yeah, there's been a couple of trades this week. We'll get to. There's been a trade in our league we did last week. You and me in Div 1. We did Rico for Tootin, a little sideways trade. Andy's been on the blower to me today calling collusion because I scored 31 on his ass with Rico Daddle. And it's worked out well for me, that one. Yeah, he's called collusion.
Oh, that was an interesting little piece. You just gave me a phone call and were, again, as most of your phone calls are, just complaining to me that Chubb is injured. I need some stuff. What am I going to do? I need Rico. He's on waivers, but I've only got $10 or whatever you had. I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to get him. You know, I listened to you complaining, and then we finished our conversation, and I'm sitting there later on thinking, I'm going to take the piss out of Blair here. I'm going to send him a screenshot of me putting on a bid just to rile him up about Rico. And as I'm doing that, I thought, Blair's talking about dropping Bishal Tootin for this guy. Why don't I just ensure he comes across to my seat? So it was very thinking for me. I said, I'll put my fab bid in for it.
Yeah, yep.
If it does, we'll do the move.
Bit of
Like,
Kamara Ingram like you and Gibbo back in the day.
Yeah, you got to get creative with the movements, what you do and where the handshakes happen. And this was one. So, yeah, you got the immediate bang for buck. Rico comes in and puts up 30. Could that spell
Yep.
a little bit of a takeover there in Carolina?
It's
Maybe.
probably worse off for me in the long run, but
Now you've got the juggle of who's
Yeah.
going to play, mate. Maybe. And I get Bishal, who I'm happy to sort of bench stash with where I'm at and see if anything happens out there in Jacksonville. So, yeah, you got to get creative with your trades these days and your trade talks. Andy's very good at trade talks. He's come to me once for a trade.
Andy's
and
been good. We had a good conversation
he's-
today.
His opening message was glorious. His intro to how we begin trade talks is the best I've had so far. So I was on very good terms. We didn't get anything done in the end, but I like the way he goes about it, Andy. His
No,
trades.
He puts
And
time in,
speaking
effort.
of his trades, in the group, I gave him some flack last week about his trade with
Yes,
Hurts.
he did say to me he needed an apology.
Well, I can give him a formal apology. I did for a brief second forget that Jacory Krosky Merritt
Bill.
Bill
Krowski.
he's Adrian Peterson reincarnate. I forgot that for a second, and so that could be a nice little get there by Andy. We
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Is that a reverse snake oil?
I hope so. I hope so.
Like we've never seen before. The
Like we've
snake
never
oil reversal.
Yep. You know, even if he's played WWE games.
I was thinking of that just then, and you reverse kick, stunner, and you reverse. I couldn't believe I was just thinking of that.
Might have had him in the stunner. Just got kicked out and reversed.
Yeah,
Potential.
unbelievable. Rock bottom.
We'll see what happens with the trade over a few weeks, but certainly a good start for the Andy side. He picked up someone else in that trade too. It was a 2-for-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got Coleman, but I don't know much out of Coleman.
Keon, yeah. You can wait and see.
Down to Division 3, Aaron. We had two big trades this week. We had Aaron Bowbanks, who's on the absolute ropes. He has gone 1-4. Is that would it be right? 1-4. We've done 5 weeks.
Yep.
He versed Richo, who is arguably the worst general manager in the league, and he also was rock bottom with Bowbanks. So Aaron's made a move after losing to Richo last week. So he's gone up against Richo. He thought after the week before he finally got his first win, and he thought this week's a walkover, boys. He was excited. He was really happy all week. He's like, I can't believe I got Richo this week. How good is this? I'm going to be 2 wins. Scored 78 or 79 and lost.
79, hang on. 2 QB or he's playing?
2 QB, just single flex. That mate.
That's a low score.
So he was trotting out Geno Smith and I can't fucking remember. And Jaden Daniels was back, but he had Geno Smith and Michael Penis all year, so really grim stuff. So he made a big deal. He's gone to Sandro, who was lower than shark shit the week before, and got another win. So Alex is a very emotional man. Boys over in Div 3 would know. The Colombo King, Sandro Russo. Highs, lows, has it all. And he got a win, so he's real happy. So he's gone to Bowbanks, and they've done a deal. Aaron has picked up Baker Mayfield from Alex. Alex is running Goff and Stafford. And he's given back Ashton Genty and Quinton Johnston.
For Baker Mayfield. Jesus Christ.
So he's gone out on a limb. Yeah. And Baker's a quarterback too, but it's very, I think Alex is cleaned up there.
Baker's a fine quarterback too. I think
Baker's QB too, sorry. On the season.
But he's a QB.
Yeah.
But Genty's ascension, I think, is just starting, especially in QJ.
Yep.
Obviously, he's performing quite well. So yeah, that's a big time give up for that. But hey, as we say with everything, you have to give it time. Wait and see where that lands. Colombo being emotional is humorous. It's in his blood. It's in his blood, isn't it?
Italian, yeah. The heritage.
It's funny that stuff, when people, crack it and get all and then it's just like, oh yeah, he's Italian or Latina, or they have the passion. I got the passion. It's in my blood. The passion.
Ciao Bella. And this is just we're going to touch on this quickly. I don't want to give this much time because this is one of the worst trades I've ever seen. Richo, get your head out of that tikka masala, my friend. You've sent Jackson Smith in Jigba and Travis Etienne out of your team. Your only good 2 players. You're the worst team in the league. Your only 2 players gone. You've sent them away and you've acquired Daniel Jones, Devontae Adams, and Rashad White. Stinky. The league, I blew up. I got angry the other day. And I don't get angry much, and I just thought this is going to send me into a spiral.
It's in the blood.
And that, I don't want to touch on it much more than that. And I could tell a look in your face that as soon as you saw JSN and Travis Etienne go out of the team, you thought, well, something good's got to come back.
Yeah, he's got a whole heap of 2s there. Rashad White might only be.
Rashad White might be 1 week. Yeah. Adams a 2, Daniel Jones.
Again, you got to understand situation and context, which I don't fully.
No, you don't have to grasp him out. He just think Richo's no good. That's what you got to think.
Yeah. So, well, it's good. It's the trials and tribulations of fantasy can happen at any level, and they even happen down there. So it's good to hear and good to know about.
They were the 3 trades. Yep, we've gone 15 minutes in here.
No, but it's good though. It's good stuff. But as we do every week, we've got to check the news and notes from around the league that might be impacting us. Larry's giving me the face like he's trying to take a shit, which means.
Welcome into News.
Give us the news and notes. What's been going on around the league? What do we need to know about?
Woke up this morning, looked at my phone, first thing I do every morning in NFL season, because you wake up and it's after their training and you get all the notifications, you get everything. You wake up and you're like, geez, what's happened? I've got to be quick to waivers. I'm going to miss something. The Bengals have come out. They've made a swing. swing for the fences. They thought our fucking season's dust if we don't make a move. They've gone out and they've brought in big smoking, Super Bowl winning, white boy wielding, big boy. I don't know what else to say. Alligator skin. Joe Flacco. Oh, that thing where it goes, son of a gun. Can I give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair?
Limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, son of a gun.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Flacco has been acquired by the Bengals. Look, he's an immobile statue with his feet in cement. I don't know how it's going to go. Yes, maybe he can run an offense better, but at least Browning can move. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't think well.
No, I don't think well either. What I think is potentially more interesting is on the other side. You know, Gabriel played all right last week for the Browns.
Strange. Have you seen the action?
If he wavers at all because he's rubbish.
Yeah. Shador.
Is there some Shador action? Potentially one to watch. Interesting. Very interesting. Another news, big trade. One of only 3 in-season trades the Bengals have ever made since 1973.
They're a shocking franchise. That's a great stat, that. That is very good.
Yeah, it came up on Twitter today. 3 in-season trades since 1973.
Next on the list, boys, placed on IR, the Murray and Hampton. I just got going, and I've been struck down again. Just one of those years. What can you do? And another bit of touch of news here. Not a big name, but Gibson from the Patriots, ACL. I think there's a chance Henderson might get kick returns now.
Might get involved.
Yep.
Might get out of the doghouse.
Maybe.
Vrabel doesn't like him. So
No, he has to have fingered his missus or something.
yeah, no, he's done
There's
something.
something going on there.
He's done something.
Bucky Irving, we don't know what's going on there. Bit mysterious.
Hoping
Shoulder-related,
very
foot-related, left nut, testicle, ear. I don't know what's happening. There's a few issues there. I don't know. That's it. That's all I
Side
got.
note, Larry, what are you snacking on this evening? Brought to you by
Nobby's nuts. Like, just once you start with these salted nuts, they're unbelievable. Oh, calorie increase is huge too.
Oh yeah, lots of fat in the old nuts and salt. But delicious nonetheless. Delicious. No other news, Larry. The Lions travelling very nicely. The
Lions, mate.
Ravens, not so much.
Ravens 1-4. See,
I was reading a
Lions
thing
4-1.
today. It's very, very reminiscent of our 2012 Super Bowl run, though. So I still hold hope.
I like that. Got to hold on to something here.
Gotta hold on.
It's not me holding on to this season thinking I'm going to win the title. It's not looking
Ravens
good.
defense. The Ravens defense. You know me, Larry. I like to watch the defenses and how they're operating.
Yes, you do.
It's one of the worst defenses I've ever seen. The shit that they're doing. So
You just lost to the offensive lineless CJ Stroud by 186 points.
You have heaps of injuries, that's fine. But that's where your hope, like, system stands up. Yeah, you're not going to be as good, but your system can stand up. There is nothing there. There's no semblance of a system. It breaks down. You can pass on us for days. So if you're playing matchups in fantasy and you have a quarterback or a receiver coming up against Baltimore, which that's a sign. I think it's
It is.
Yeah, Rams this week. So if they're coming up against them, expect big days from guys attached to an offense going up against Baltimore. That's all I'll say. All right, Larry.
How's news and notes, boys?
On again. It's later. You know, the time difference with the daylight
Yeah, I don't like
savings.
it. I don't like it.
It's back later now, but waivers have cleared. An hour later than usual, but they're cleared. So we've got to go through them.
We do. Absolutely, we do, mate. I'm just bringing them up now.
So let's get the auction underway. On the first cow here, who's got 55, 55, 55, 55, no, say no, 7, 7, 7, away, but an 8, 9, 9, 9, 59, 60, 60, 60, 60, 1, 1, 1, 60, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4 now, 4 now, 5, 5 now, 4, 4, 4 now, has, 84, 4 now.
Now, Blairy, I would love, I'm just thinking as that's being sung, because you shared a little clip with me. Again, it's fantasy adjacent related.
It is,
NBA
but
Fantasy League, which
Yep.
one of my all-time favourites is, Colombo, I believe, is commissioner for that league.
Colombo is commissioner over there.
He's commissioner for that league. He shared a little clip of the draft order being decided by a virtual duck race.
Virtual duck race, yep.
He called it
3 minutes 19.
Carnival, like it's like the Melbourne Cup. He's called it.
It was unbelievable.
Very impressed with him. I'd love to see him, as I was saying, if you got some type of auction going in the league, I'd love to see him running the auction like old waivers man. I reckon he could have a go at it.
I think he'd go well. He doesn't need oxygen. I think I told him last night that's why the Dale hasn't left him yet. So he very well last night. His head nearly blew off, especially when this is supposedly not rigged, but his duck came home like a wet sail.
It's as rigged as
I've never seen anything like it.
It's as rigged as I've ever seen.
And yeah, he got the chocolates, takes Joker, but just congratulations. I think he did well there on that clip. 3 minutes he did not stop for 3 minutes 19 in that last 30 seconds. His head was bright red, looked like Hutchie off SEN. Just pink pig.
The call was impressive. I was very impressed. He might have a new job lined up if he ever needs to in horse racing, calling.
Yeah, well, congratulations. He's done well.
Well done. Anyway,
on to waivers, boys. First off the rank, jersey sales, greases. He's gone hard. Michael Carter joins his team. 51 clams.
The biggest spend of the year so far?
Biggest spend of the year so far, yes. And when you
Do you
spend
reckon
51,
rightly so?
no, I think good spend. I think great spend.
There's always that running back that is available that, the big spend goes to, and it's a question of was that the right one or not. So
I think he's got 4 weeks in him of decent play, and that's what someone might need that, like myself. I don't know. This could be another little side trade. We never know. Maybe Andy's just, I've got you spend 20 for me, Andy spend 51 for me. It's just and just for a little lull on the side, you always want to know how much you spend, and did you overspend? 33 was the next assigned value, which I think's fine. But for a little lull, there was 2 bids, 33 on the knocker. Gibbo and AMAC, and it would have been brilliant if AMAC and Gibbo had to fight off for that.
I thought you were going to continue down the list. I pissed myself when I saw you put a little $1 bid.
It's all I had left. I'm sticking $1 on.
You had in the ring, I guess.
Oh, and just I had $1. I had a go. It's all I had. But I'm just going to point this really in the direction of Timothy Code. Because come on, mate. At what point of the year are you going to pull out your wallet and attempt to spend anything apart from a fucking a $10 note? What is that, Tim? You're being stubborn. You're actually being stubborn. And I don't like it. And it's costing you.
Yeah, it is.
Blake Coram. To infinity and Bajan, speaking of Tim, $6 Jags Day. Gibbo added.
Jags Day's
getting turnovers, mate. Getting turnovers.
Jags Day's sneaky good. Sneaky good.
Getting turnovers. Your boy Calvin.
He dropped Ayamana.
Ayamana, he was his number 1 starter last week, wasn't he?
He was. Yeah. Interesting.
Unbelievable stuff. Gibbo's picked up Calvin Ridley, your ex-man. How is it, though, the second you drop him? 5 for 131.
Listen to happen. He could be good. Again, I was big on him at the start of the season. But it does annoy me because I did ask Gibbo if he was interested in Calvin Ridley, and he just kept telling me, no, I'll just pick him up off waivers, mate. Don't worry, I'll just pick him up off waivers.
Look what he did.
He's picked him up off waivers. So well done. My gut feel with him is he's going to be a little bit JMO-ish.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Yep.
Just based on the way that whole offense is running. So we'll see. But no, good by Gib. Well done.
big fat stacks. Packers D, great play this week. I think against Cincinnati and whoever's at quarterback there. It's a very smart by him. He's very switched on. Old Cam. On myself, I stuck the dollar in the ring. My last remaining dollar. It feels pretty sad to get rid of that $1, but I don't know why. But I just went with Kamimi Vidal because who gives a fuck?
I don't know what's going to happen in that backfield. So why not? Why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Cam's brought in Matt Gay for $1. You have Eddie Pinheiro. I assume, did Schrader get injured? ACL?
Schrader did a MCL ACL.
That's bringing back memories.
Unbelievable. Imagine if he had played last week for me. I could have put up the highest score.
Imagine the planted leg.
He planted the leg, he kicked it, he planted the leg, and someone sort of fell across it, but it didn't look that bad. And then it said he was out, and I thought, you're kidding me. My kicker's been injured for the season.
I'll swap you. Hampton for the kicker.
I know. It's small stuff compared to
He got a bit of a run in. He got a bit of a run from Lizard in Div 3 too. You guys, fucking hell! I can't even get through without me kicker getting injured.
he was playing well too. Was he the number one? I think he might have been the number one.
I think
kicker.
he was. Hang on.
He
was the number one kicker.
number
Unbelievable.
one. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Very
go on.
I thought I just had a set to forget kicker. Just leave him there. They'll be all right. Colts offense is humming.
Maybe this could be your undoing.
It could be. It might just get a start. Just get the little, like a stitch just starts to come out. Stitch starts to come out, and then you're in tatters. That could be it. Well, hopefully not. Now you know who's saving me? Eddie Panero.
Oh, Panero.
He's playing well. Playing well for the.
No, looks quite well, old Eduardo Panero. He's just
could have
big
saved
scores.
the season. Could have saved the season for San Fran after getting rid of Moody. Like legitimately,
Yeah.
they brought him in. He won the game of kicking last week.
Yep.
Big body.
Speaking of
He's
kickers, Gibbo added Will Lutz. He seems to have moved 86 people on his roster this week. Don't know how he's done that. We've got Mason Taylor also added by Gibbo. So that's another move there by Gib.
That's not a bad pickup.
And no, I like that. And then
Although, hang on, he's dropped Juwan Johnson.
yeah, gone. No, dropped him. Well, Kittle's back next week supposedly, but that's pretty iffy. And then post nut clarity, post waivers, we've gone.
Hang on, do we still have Alec? Gibbo add Alec Pierce as well.
No, that's post. Oh, did he? Oh, sorry. What have I? Oh, Alec Pierce has been added, but then he's been dropped again.
Okay, that's why it's changed. So I think he picked up in waivers. I don't know. Yeah.
So post waivers, Gibbo's added Ravens D. Gibbo's added Hassan Haskins. Gibbo's added Jack. How is this possible? Gibbo's added Jack Tonges. Oh, he's dropped
Raiders
Mason Taylor.
D, not Ravens. Raiders D.
Raiders
not
D.
Ravens.
Sorry,
For a
jeez.
second,
I wish he started that.
Gibbo's drunk.
Kenny Bourne's gone to AMAC. Gibbo's then picked up. He's then picked up Gainwell. I don't know. I gotta have a look at Gibbo's roster later because it's confusing. And then Kitch has picked up Haskins. So he's been on 3 teams this evening. It's unbelievable. Lots of faith in Haskins, boys. Jesus Christ, give the man a chance.
Gibbo's dropped Kenny Gainwell. When the fuck did he pick up Kenny Gainwell?
He picked him up at 7:48 and then dropped him. Oh no, he's dropped him as well. What? What do you mean he's dropped him?
When did he? I don't even know when he had him. He's dropped him. Oh
no, he's got him on his roster. He's added him.
He's added to him. Sorry. Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Good add. Yeah. Okay. Jesus.
That is Div 1 waivers, boys. We're going to fly.
Kendrick Bourne. Hang on.
I'm very confused. Very confused. One we did miss quickly. We touched on it very, very quickly. AMAC was in a trade ban and he broke the trade ban. He did a trade with Gib. We forgot about it. Keenan Allen.
The trade ban was just with you.
No. He said, I've got a league-wide trade ban. I can't trust myself.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. We did miss that. He did go trade, didn't he?
Tony Pollard's been moved from Gibbo's team across to Alex McIntosh's team for Keenan Allen. Now, I think Gibbo's done well there.
I think fantastically well. He was trying to flog Tony Pollard.
Oh, mate, the stories I've heard are sickening.
Everything he could get. He thought this guy's the best. I had some actual talks with him about Pollard and couldn't get the deal done for what I thought was like a fair trade.
So did I.
I think he's done well and gone overs. I think Keenan's a great pickup. And Pollard, I think is fine, but the Titans' offense is not really working And he's also got Tajay Spears coming back into the picture soon, which could muddy things. So, I think like he's doesn't have a great ceiling as a running back, but AMAC is desperate for a little bit of solidarity in his team. So maybe it just rounds it out a bit better for him. But no, good little trade there. And I think Gibbs done well to get probably what he was looking for.
Quick waivers, Division 3. Kareem Hunt, $21 by Bowies. Seems very desperate. Mac Jones, $15 by, looks like, Richo. So the real bottom feeders spending up big on some rubbish. Packers D, myself, $9. Mason Taylor, Bowies, $8. Patriots D, Bowies, $3. Sounds like I'm doing the vote count AFL right now. 3 votes. See Judd. Haskins got a $5 bid in that league from Here Comes McBride. He went 3 in hours and got rotated 86 times in the last hour. So he's the clubhouse slut at the moment, old Haskins. Nick Chubb was actually a free agent in that league, got picked up for $5.
Well, did there used to be another Haskins that played that died or something in the NFL?
Yeah, the quarterback for Pittsburgh. He was at Pittsburgh and Washington. Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins. Strange circumstances, his death as well. If you're playing at home, go and have a look at that. Some very strange.
One they'll never really talk about anymore, will they?
No, he's forgotten to the
bit
like
the death of the Ravens.
Go on, you give me a player obscure. That's what we should do, like they do on Triple M. Who's your player obscure? Dwayne Haskins is a player obscure. Who's yours? Give me someone.
Oh, God. CD, where are you? Steelers D. Kentucky. There's these names. I don't know. Everyone changes their names weekly in this fucking league, and it destroys me. So
that's annoying.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, Dallas Goddard. CD, where are you? Spencer Rattler. Chasing Rings. Chasing Rings is Alex. He's brought in Aaron Rodgers. One person I will mention that he's dropped, DeMarcado, who we went hard at last week. DeMarcado.
Well.
I'm leaving the rest of the waivers there for rubbish. Laporta's Potties has picked up Joe Flacco for $0. There's not a single quarterback available in that league. It's pretty funny. Not a single quarterback.
Have we got anyone on the line for the NFL player obscure? I'll run this like callback.
Player obscure. So give me what's Aaron Hernandez?
Nah, he's well known. Like he's a well known player. People remember him. I'm talking about someone that you bring up and it's like, oh, yeah, I remember that guy. You know what I mean? Like,
what about Bootsma from Carlton?
Why? That's a player obscure.
Is that a good one?
Yes.
Bootsma.
But it's different. I want NFL players obscure.
NFL players obscure. Fuck, this is a tough game here. Mark Sanchez.
Well, he's back in the news this week.
Boy.
Funky shit.
He's got some punch of holes in him, old Mark Sanchez, at the moment.
Don't be doing Uber delivery around him. You'll get in trouble.
Can't believe that story.
It's not his fault. He's emotional. It's in my blood. Mark Sanchez. It's emotional. I don't know.
Was that the sheep?
Yeah, correct.
We have lost it tonight. We're 34 minutes in and we've lost it.
Obscure. No, and Mark Sanchez is not player obscure. No.
No.
He's too well. I mean, he's.
Bootsma was a good one.
Bootsma's a good one. If you're playing at home, give us your NFL player.
I got one for you. Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, he had basically one good season. I like that. Not bad. Not bad. Peyton Hillis.
I could go all night. I got more.
You can go. I think like any.
No Sean Moreno.
Yes, that's one. No Sean Moreno. There used to be some running back for Detroit too that got flogged around the league after a while. Was that
Bell.
No Sean Moreno.
Joik Bell.
Joik Bell.
I'm on fire right now.
Joik Bell. He was on my fantasy team at one point. I'm sure of it. We paid overs on waivers for him. Anyway, back to our program. Joik Bell. Yeah, no.
Uh,
Keep him coming.
Five,
matchups.
55,
That's why.
five now, quarter, five,
This is a looser show as we've had in a while. This one. This is all
I
over
like
the
it.
shop.
It's good. Blair, we've got to go and have a quick, before we get into this week's matchups, let's do a quick recap of last week's game. You've already mentioned yours, so let's kick it off. You put up a big score, Blairy. 181.6.
Should have been higher too. I got scared to play Walrus.
181.68 could have been higher. And you've beaten Jersey Stars. We put up a respectable 145.24.
Yeah.
But that's a very, very strong win, Blairy. 2 back-to-back wins. Could you be heading the right direction? Are you back on the trail?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say. I'm not. If you have a look at me starters this week, which we'll see in a tick, it's not looking great.
Well, the interesting thing, the guys that got you the points last week, Rico Dowdle, you brought in. Emeka Egbuka, you got in a deal. Sam Darnold, did you draft Sam Darnold?
No, I wavered him for big money when I traded away Danny Dimes. Remember, I moved Danny Dimes to AMAC, obviously.
So
And I
all
brought
those
in
guys
Darnold.
help you got a big score and a good win.
Post draft moves. Yeah.
Grinded, yes. So it's important.
Darren Waller, Hunter Henry, no, weren't on my roster?
That's what I mean. You're grinding. That's where you're at.
Ty
Sam for
Dillard.
Andy, 145.24, despite a 26 point from
Bill Krolowski.
So yeah, that's
Ty.
unfortunate for him.
146, got the win against Lee. 134. Lee trending in a very bad direction right now. I'm very unlike him. Been quite quiet in the group chat of recent. Did get busy on the trades today, though. I've heard it. A few boys text me through saying, tell Lee, if on the show tonight, that he's fucking kidding himself. Coming from Timothy Code, that one. I also was in discussions with Lee today, and I just gave that one a bit of a miss. So I might venture back there, but it seems a bit rich. So, yeah, Lee 1-4, Ty 5-0. Just unbelievable stuff. I don't want to talk about Ty's team. It makes me sick.
His team's absolutely flying.
Cam,
Absolutely
137, defeating Gibbo, 124. This was a bit of a strange one because really Gibbo went in thinking he was dust, and if he probably put a bit more in it, he was a chance.
This is what I said. It was the same with Timmy Code and Gib. You know, even if you think you're no chance, you're always a chance because teams can have an off day and you can pull in a Rico Dowdle who puts up 30 points. That's the funny game we play. So always put in your best effort, especially this time of year, because anything can happen.
Timothy Code gets done by yourself, 150 to 123, as we've seen when Cody started the likes of Blake Coram and Eric Iamana. You're in big strife. So Timmy still actually put up somewhat of a decent score for starting that kind of tripe.
He did. He could have been much closer if he had probably had a few better spot starts, but he didn't.
I don't think you've gone below 146 all year, so I don't want to talk about you either. And the last matchup of the week, congratulations. I'm going to give this a big round of applause. Alex McIntosh, your first very first win of the season. Get off the bottom of the ladder. Well, you're still on the bottom of the ladder, but you've got to win. You're 1-4, 147, and you've defeated Jack 125, who's now back from touring London, Spain, Istanbul, Greece, Turkey, fucking wherever he's been. Thailand, he stopped into Thailand on the way home for a rub and tug and a front and back. So
he's got to get back into it. He's got to get his head back in the game.
yeah, give him something here. Give 20 seconds. The mic's yours. Get Jack back in here.
Well, I think Jack's just got a lift. He's been away, as you said, travelling the world like some C-grade celebrity, and he just needs to get his head back in the game. He's not performing particularly well. He's not made any moves. There's been no dialogue, and a little birdie told me that he just came back into the league, just seeing what was going on, where things were at, and was interested in how Joe Burrow's been performing this year with the Bengals. Now, if that doesn't tell you how detached from the current events in the NFL he is, then you got dramas. So he needs to get up to speed and figure out what the fuck is going on. Because Joe Burrow has been gone for a month.
I wonder why Jack said to me that he was wondering why he was having beers in Spain with Joe Burrow. He was a bit confused.
He was confused, very confused.
Oh, and that was last week,
Sanchez,
boys.
Yeah, it happened with Burrow and Sanchez the other
Yeah.
side.
A quick
Imola.
a quick recap. A quick recap of Div 3, boys,
You know who
week
else was
5.
with him? Unbelievably, Joik Bell.
Drake Bell. Wow, I heard Bootsman was over there with Michael Voss. Division 3 last week. I gave Gibbo the business. I moved to 3 and 2. Gibbo 2 and 3. Alex Russo, the Colombo King, knocked off his brother Adrian Schnoz Russo, who was undefeated, back-to-back titles. He's taken his first loss, which is great to see. Alex goes into 2 and 3. Adrian 4 and 1. The next matchup, we've got Braden Lizard knocking off Big Toe Jake Harrington 153 to 131. Big scoring matchup, that one. Didn't mind it. 2 and 3, both the boys are now after that week. So they're sort of both trending in the right direction, score-wise, that is. After Jake just cleaned up Richo in that trade too. Jake's the one that got JSN and Etienne. So he gets to go into this week with those guys. Dan, 3 and 2 now, has lost to Nick Russo 4 and 1. Nick didn't have Lamar Jackson either, so that's a great win, 138 to 117. And then the last game of the week, the toilet bowl itself, Michael Richardson versus Aaron Bowbanks, 95 to 80. And Richo's moved to 2 and 3, and Aaron sits on the bottom of the ladder with a lowly 1 and 4 in his first year of NFL fantasy football. 95 the two lowest scores of the week versus each other. It's unbelievable.
My goodness.
So that was week 5 for Division 3 there, boys.
Yep, still very tight. Same way, I mean, when you look at our ladder, Blairy, quickly, we've got Ty out on top, undefeated, 5 and 0.
Just
So he's
it's.
absolutely flawed.
I'm actually shocked too when I looked at points for. You're trending well. You're beating Ty's points for too.
Yeah, yep. Well,
And he's looking unbelievable.
I put up a 160 against Ty and he beat me. So
Yeah.
well done to him. Solid team. After that, myself and Herds on 4 and 1. So
Looking very
really
nice for you
nice.
boys. It seems like you two are fighting for that last bye week. By the looks of the rest of the teams of the ladder, I don't see a world where anyone apart from you two are fighting for that last spot. That's my take so far.
we'll see. Things can jump around pretty quick. We'll see. But at the moment, yes. Hot on our heels is the replacements. Your brother, Gibbo, on 3 and 2. And this is the log jam of the league.
Yeah, big log jam here, isn't it?
And then alongside Gib, you've got another 3 teams under him on 2 and 3. Yourself, Timmy Code, and Jack, all on 2 and 3. So anything can happen from that spot. The guys down the bottom, lowly 1 and 4 teams, they need to start to pick it up because that gap will start to increase if they keep losing. Jersey sales, 1 and 4. Kitsch, unusual, obscure, 1 and 4.
Very obscure, very joint belt.
Very, very. And AMAC, 1 and 4, down the bottom of the ladder. Had a pretty tough year, old AMAC, but that's how it's shaping up, Blair. So there's still, every team, you look at the playoff percentage chance that ESPN gives you, every team's still got a good chance of making playoffs, especially with the 6-man.
6-man, very different. Huge.
6-man this year. So
Keeps it alive.
plenty of work to still be done and plenty of opportunity to still be had. So keep fighting, boys. It's an exciting time, mid-year.
Over at Div 3, we've got the top 4 at the moment. Adrian 4 and 1, Nick 4 and 1, myself 3 and 2, and Dan 3 and 2. They are locking out the 4 at the moment. Then we've got an absolute log jam for the next 6 spots. Jake, Braden, Gibbo, Sandro, and Richo, all on 2 and 3.
Wow.
And then the lowly man, Aaron Bowbanks, down the bottom on 1 and 4 with some work to do. Especially in the 4-man, you know how it sort of works. You've really got to, he's going to have to get on an absolute heater to really get involved.
It can be done.
Definitely
done.
can be. There's
The
been a
best-
couple
I
of
mean,
boys
those-
in this
a
hosting
couple of
this
boys
right
who
now.
went up and got, I think, 0-4 starting the season, hot run home victory.
We've both done it. We've both won a title from 0-4, which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And there's only two men that I expect in our league to have probably done it, which is you and me. So
Yeah, it's tough to
Perfect
do,
sense.
but it can be done. In our league, as you said, it's slightly different. The 6-man opens it up, so it's good. It's
Yes.
going to be competitive from right up until the end. Yeah, the
Yep.
spots. So exciting time. As I said, starting 0-4 this year is different to starting 0-4 any other year. No one's done it so far, but what did AMAC do it? AMAC was 0-4, wasn't he?
when's this?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yep. We've got
So he might have
over
done
in Div 3, we've got a thing which we wait on at Big Schnoz, the back-to-back champ. He does a power rankings every week. He gets on the voice
No.
memo in the inbox, 6-minute voice memo, and goes through the entire fucking league with his own little Schnoz's power rankings. And he's copped it a bit this week because they're running late right now, and there hasn't been much. We're just waiting. He's dropped away, and he despises me and my team in every way, shape, or form, and can't physically make me rise every week. And I'm getting to the point where I must be near the very pointy end. So it's going to be interesting to see what he says this week. It's good to look at. It's just something, like something a little bit different, a little different opinion. We have our opinions. It's good to hear other people's, and very biased sort of setup, but it's a bit of a lull. So I applaud him for that.
Yeah. All good for league. All content is good for all leagues and fantasy in general. So nice by old Schnoz. He plays for Emerald, yeah? Yeah, he plays for Emerald.
Not anymore. No, he's Cranbourne now. Back down at Cranny.
Cranbourne?
Yeah.
Cranbourne. He's the
They're
coach.
blue, they wear blue and blue. They almost look like your Aaron Donald jersey.
They're the Eagles. The Eagles.
Yeah,
Cranbourne.
yeah.
I think I know their coach down there.
What's his name?
Ange.
What's his name?
Angelo
Is
Salvados.
he a younger guy?
Very young.
Yeah,
very
Adrian
short. You won't mind
Schnozzer's in a league with him.
He's very Italian as well.
Italian?
One of them.
I'd love to
He'll
hear.
laugh.
Yeah, I hope Schnoz is watching this because are we on here?
He was an assistant coach up at Bayswater when I was playing there.
Yeah,
Very good bloke. Very good.
and he's taken his talents down to the
I think it's
Cranbourne sort of area.
I've got to check this. If the Schnoz is on, give us a thumbs up if that's
Yeah,
what's
I'd
going on.
love
Or-
to see. I don't know. I can see there's 5 on at
There
the
you go.
moment, but I've got no idea who's on.
There you go.
Anyway, we'll top it off here. I reckon, Aaron. Quick run through the matchups.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's just fire through this. We're not breaking this down. It's too much.
You don't want to
Let's
give me
go.
another player obscure.
Give me one more. Player obscure. Fuck. I've got one for you. TJ Husmanzada.
Oh, very good. Very.
Is that all right?
That's a good one. That's a good
Okay.
one. I was thinking I was going close to home and going running back Jamal Lewis. for the
Oh,
Ravens.
yes. Don't mind
Yeah.
that. No mention of Ray
very good.
Rice in there, or
I can't do that. I talked about him. He's,
first matchup of the week, mate. Myself versus Ty. I've just lost Hampton. I'm fielding a bunch of gremlins, and I'm going up against the best team in the league. I don't want to talk about this so much longer. Ty wins comfortably.
as I said, anything's possible, and I know you're going to grind and put the best team out that you can. And every team's going to have a bad week, a really bad week, at least once. So you might cop that. I think it's hard to tip against Ty in this situation, though. So I'm gonna go with him.
Geez, if I brought him down this week, can you imagine? I don't even know what. Oh boy,
Yeah, it'll be exciting.
more chance of
It's gonna be
scoring
hard to do
80.
that.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Next matchup, we've got Jersey Sales going up against Cam. This is also huge. This pushes Cam out to a 5-1 record if he wins, and Andy will be 1-5. So this is a massive game. This reverse snake oil trade is on the line here with both of those players in this matchup. I'm going to pick Cam just based on the fact that Hurts and Fields and Jonathan Taylor are naughty, naughty fantasy boys.
Yeah. Fields, Hurts, Taylor. One of his tight ends, one of his receivers will get a
Yeah,
touchdown.
Pickens has been like Pickens is wide receiver 6 on the season. He's got Carolina this week. Good God.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I look at Andy's team: Alvin Kamara, Jalen Warren, Corey Cross-Merritt, and Michael.
He's gone with the
All
4 running backs.
4 running backs, and
I'd say none of them are in the top 10.
Well, Ja'Cory Crosky, sorry, is number 1, but outside of that, it's going to be hard to tip against Cam here. Anything can happen, and the projections actually have Andy slightly ahead, which is interesting. But
I like Ja'Cory, don't get me wrong, but the
I think
2 tutties and only 14 touches is not a worry. No, that's not a bad thing. But yeah, but can he? Like, if Andy's relying on a 28 from Ja'Cory, I don't think we're repeating that.
I think it's going to be hard to repeat. Yeah, he's going to need big days. Look, Devontae Adams against Baltimore could honestly have 5 touchdowns. So
Yep.
anything's possible.
Look, maybe Andy has it. I hope Andy gives it a shot. I'd like him to actually knock Cam off because Fat Stacks is being a bit confident right now, and I don't like it. The word is he's a bit nervous about Derrick Henry though, and I think he's trying to palm him off. So just be careful out there, boys. Be careful.
I'll tell you, I thought if there was any week where we were just going to feed Derrick Henry, it would have been last week, and I think he got 8 carries or something. So basket case at the moment down at Baltimore, but yeah. So don't pay overs for Derrick Henry. Is what I'm saying. Don't pay overs for Derrick Henry, even if the old snake oil just starts to come out and get poured on the forehead. He starts chanting whatever black magic he uses to get most of his trades done. You're doing that shit. What do? You give him the Andy reversal.
Oh shit. Next matchup we have. What have I done here? Lee against Tim. 1-4, 2-3. This is a season separator. This puts
a big
a
matchup.
2-game. Well, this puts a 2-game spin from Kitch to Cody, which is a big gap. Like 2 games opens up, and the gaps are getting bigger. And I think this is why I think you 3 up the top are locked in, because there's not only a gap 2 games from you guys to the rest. There's then going to be another gap from 6th spot to the other guys. So you boys up top are going to be a chance to be 3 and 4 games clear after this week from not being in finals. On paper,
it's a massive.
Quick glance at this. I don't know what Lee's got. Addison and Chubb on bye. Bowers in strife. This is the bounce back for Cody this week. He gets his head back in the game. I think Cody gives him the business. I'm going to tip Cody.
Is Brock Purdy going to play?
Tim has to make a move there. Like, he's got a spare roster spot. How he hasn't rostered Mac Jones is beyond me.
He doesn't have a spare roster spot.
Oh, sorry, Kitch don't. Apologies.
Yeah, Kitch has just not put someone on yet.
Oh no, he's got Spencer Rattler, so he might. I don't know why he's holding the blank corner. Spencer Rattler, he's gonna play another quarterback if Brock's out, but that'll be. I'm gonna tip Tim. Tim's gonna push away here.
Yeah.
Chargers are a slight worry at the moment. I don't love everything about him, and Kitch is starting 3 of them.
3 Chargers.
Yeah. Oh, they're a worry for me.
Is Hassan Haskins even the starting?
I don't know who is, and my lonely dollar went to one of them.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, no, got to go Timmy here. And the projections would agree with us. Yeah, gets him back on track, and really that leaves Kitch floundering, as you said. So we'll see.
Gibbo against AMAC, 3-2 against 1-4. Gibbo gets the line out. Drake, May, and Jaden Daniels this week against Bryce Young and Daniel Jones. Just a quick glance at the teams. I think Gibbo's team looks a bit weird at the moment. I'm trying to get my head around it. He's got Keenan in London back. Look, I think Gibbo should win on paper. The quarterback jump is quite high for me, and I think London was back last week, or the week last time he played, and then I don't think AMAC can match that if London gets going.
Not if London gets going. I think there's like the quarterbacks in a good spot for Gibb now.
Yeah,
Main
very,
team.
very good spot.
Really get something there. I look at
Like Dallas is not a bad play for Bryce, but Bryce is like fuck. He's getting his scores in junk time, really.
yeah, and Amax having to roll out Kendrick Bourne and Romeo Dubs. I don't know. Yeah, I think
I think I'm just
gets
tipped
the
Gibb.
win.
Yeah, I think I tipped Gibb too. Last matchup of the week, probably the shortest conversation we'll have. You're versing Jack, 4-1 versus 2-3 on buys. Jack hasn't got Stroud, and he doesn't seem to have made any quarterback move this evening.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near it, and there could be ramifications for this level of neglect.
So I, it's got some stuff to do here, Jack. You're going to win by 50.
The thing that does make me nervous is look at my that's a high projection.
Oh yeah,
Setting yourself up for failure there. So look, hopefully we continue going, and I don't fall away. But part of me feels like this could be a much closer matchup than everyone might think. So Jack is every chance to get the chocolates here, I think, this week. If he plays at quarterback, we'll see. Ooh, have I lost your audio, Blair? Can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear. You got me? Yeah, I bumped something and whoops.
You're back.
Beautiful. Well, that's it. That's the show.
Yeah, boys. Another week down. Very exciting, but this is the central part of the season when, just as you mentioned, Blairy, it starts to separate a bit. You start to get a top and a bottom. Teams start to pull away. So all those 1 and 4 teams really need to get a wriggle on this week. Super important to keep fighting and battling, as is the case for every other team. But you don't want to fall too far behind through this middle patch, so that you can have at the back end of the season one last go at getting in the playoffs. Exciting
I'm
times,
fighting.
Larry.
It's an uphill battle, and I know it's a battle I will not win this year, but I'm just hoping to make playoffs.
David versus Goliath matchup for you this week, Larry. So good luck there.
Yeah.
Keep grinding, get it done. And as has been shown, all the other GMs need to keep grinding also. And if you grind, you know who loves the grind? The gods. The
The gods do love the grind, but they haven't favoured me a lot this year.
Rico Dowdle just put up 30 points, mate.
I just lost Neighbours, and then I just lost Hampton. Give me a spell.
Well, Larry, and all the jams out there, we have to sign off. And as we do every week, we have to hope that the gods will be with you for another week of fantasy football. Authority out. Farewell, Larry.
Cheers, boys. It's been real.